update on our family. We moved. We actually moved from an 1,800 square foot house in a subdivision into this little tiny 1,000 square foot house, kind of not in a subdivision, just in a neighborhood, because we really wanted to get out from under any debt we had whatsoever. Everything we have is paid for. Our truck, our trailer over there, our car, everything is paid for. And you know, we just really felt like we were being led by the Lord to not have any debt. And we don't have any credit card debt. The only thing we had is our house, and our house, we could easily afford it. But you know what, guys, you know, what's the point of being in debt? You're a slave when you're in debt. You know, we're growing our own food, and we're grinding our own wheat, making our own bread, and going to the local farmer. And you know, the next step really is just to have no debt. And we bought this house. We paid almost completely with cash. We only owe a little bit on it, and that will pay it off in a year. And then if we want, what we can do is do add-ons. We can do additions, but pay cash. You know, our other house, we paid twice over, or we would pay twice over for it because of a mortgage. We realized we don't want a mortgage anymore. We want to, really not for our own sake do we want to be out of debt, but we want to be able to help people. We want to be in a good position because our economy is not getting any better. Let's face it, and we're getting into a situation of where there's going to be a lot of need in this country. There's going to be a lot of hurting people, and we want it to be really available to help people. So that's our story, and I want to give you an update on the towers. I've got kohlrabi growing. How fun is that? Nasturtium growing. I've got strawberries, baby bok choy, little kales coming out. This tower got some beautiful oregano, red Cherokee here, red Cherokee lettuce, which is wonderful. Something got into this basil, but I'll find them. And I have a cabbage that really is going to need to be harvested. Oh, poor little bee. Hang on, little guy. I'll help ya. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Let me let him go real quick. Oh, he went upside down again. Maybe he's not the healthiest. But anyways, I'll put him in the grass so he can live. Oh, and this surprised me. Look at that. Nubia eggplant. I did not expect to get any eggplant on such a young plant. Lots of green beans and Swiss chard always. And purple basil. Down here, I found these guys. Have you ever seen those? I've seen them before. I don't know what they are. They will eat a tomato plant faster than you can possibly even imagine. So when you see holes, look for them. I pulled most of them off. I have to get the rest of them. And I'll keep an eye on that plant for a couple days. I'm not going to spray. I don't like to spray unless I have to. You know, I'll just pull them off. Not necessary to spray. Oh, this pepper is called the lipstick pepper. See how it grows? It will get really big and I'll get a lot of peppers and they'll be different colors. Over here, this time I grew on the tower. Compare it to this time. This time I grew in the ground. And I decided to take that one out of the ground when we moved and put it in the tower. I don't know if it's going to make it, but it's just really, the leaves are like a third of the size of the one grown in the tower. There's some beautiful basil growing. More green beans. This pepper, not sure why he looks a little sickly, but well, we'll figure it out. Or I'll pull him and start over. This is an Everglades tomato. One thing that shocked me when I went to do my monthly maintenance is my pH. I had no idea it was that high. So I really need to fix that because it should be 5.5 to 6.5. Parsley's out of control. Look at the leeks. Those are so much fun. I've never grown them. I don't know when I'm going to harvest them. I think leeks will be one of those things that it's going to take a long time to grow, and you're going to, you know, it's going to be kind of a fun plant, not necessarily a sustainable plant, just because of the length of time it takes. But, you know, I could always grow like a whole tower of leeks if I wanted to, because we love them. This is a beet, believe it or not. And I eat the beet leaves. See, oh, can't pull it out. Guess that beet's grown in there. But I eat the leaves and I put them in salads and they're really good. So this is a kale plant, and I wanted to show you something on here. Oh yeah, can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, here's one. It's an easier one. I don't think it's going to get in focus. This is just an iPhone. But that is a ladybug larva. Here's my mulberry plants. It's supposed to get about 3 feet big. Oh, ladybug. Anyways, sorry, squirrel. This mulberry plant is supposed to get about 3 feet big, and it's supposed to be an everbearing. So far it's been growing for months, and I have not seen anything off of it. So I have no idea if it's going to produce, but it is fun to grow. Look at that basil. It's too leggy. It's not in a good spot. It's being overshadowed by this giant celery, which I need to eat. And I need to move that higher so it gets some sun. In fact, I don't even know what's behind all this. Oh, another plant, a lettuce plant that desperately needs to be eaten. And then a lot of holes down here that need to be filled. So that's kind of the update. My house, you know, it's been kind of a difficult move in the fact that I went from this really, I thought it was a pretty house in a pretty neighborhood to, well, isn't that house across the street cute? But anyways, it's sort of a dumpy house. We had to put a new roof on it. I had to fix the well, put all new plumbing. I had a number of things go wrong that we had to, you know, pay out cash on. And I really want to get the yard looking pretty because I like beauty, but like any woman. But, you know, the time we moved and then we had 2 back-to-back homeschooling shows to go do. We've really only been back for a week. So the time that it takes to get things looking pretty, maybe that'll happen this summer when we're taking a break from schooling. But for now, we feel pretty content that we are living well within our budget, that we're able to save a lot of money every month, and that we're able to help people. So that's what it's all about, guys. You have a great day.